Hi there, welcome back to the Stonksy Indicator channel. My name is Save with Crypto, and oddly enough, my YouTube channel is also called Save with Crypto. So, as well as being subscribed to this channel, please do make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, and you'll see some good information about Stonksy and about a lot of other things as well. So please do that. Now, this is especially important at the moment because I'm on 7,981 subscribers. Could you be one of those 19 that gets me over 8,000? If so, I would be eternally grateful. Okay, so what we're looking at today is what happened last week. And one of the reasons for that is there was a discussion in my Telegram group, which you can find out about on my channel. It's a free Telegram group. But there was a discussion there, people talking about Stonksy and was it worth it? And there was a lot of negative things. And I said, well, you know, if you want to just make money with Stonksy, all you have to do is to look at the 1 hour time frame on something like Bitcoin, which is the thing I found to be most reliable. So I thought I'd do an example of this. So what I noticed was on about the 14th of January, I saw Stonksy go green on the 1 hour time frame. Now, just so as you know, I think I've got Stonksy set pretty much as it comes out of the box. I've got the sensitivity here on 5, confirmation period on 1, and I've got the higher time frame to monitor set to 1 hour. Those are the only things that I might have changed. So if you want to copy those and follow along, you can. Okay, so I'd seen previously that when this is green, it does really well. Not always. This one here wasn't quite so good, but this one here, for example, was great. This one here in the past was amazing as well. So I was fairly confident about going into a long position then. Now what I did that on BLOFIN, and I also did it with a larger account on BitGet. And with both of those, I went in initially with about a 10x leverage, using about 25% of my trading account. And then what my usual plan is if I'm pretty sure that the price is going in the right direction, I tend to add other smaller long positions. And I also do things like increase the leverage so I can free up some more margin, so I can then use that to make more positions. Now, I only do that when I can comfortably set the stop loss in profit. So you get the idea that by then it's a risky trade, but because I'm in profit already, it doesn't matter because the stop loss is set so that I will not lose any money. That was the situation on Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, it was time for me to go on to the Stonksy live show with Dave. So I had both of these trades open, the big one on BitGet and the smaller one on BLOFIN. This mostly worked out well. I took some great profit. I did it online. I also went into a really stupid trade as well, and I'll show you that later, and did lose a chunk of money because I ignored Stonksy. But you'll have to keep watching to see that. It is quite hilarious. So on the live stream, it was really good because I was in a position of strength already because I was in profit, and we were waiting on the CPI data that was coming out at 13:30 UTC that day. So it actually happened right in the middle of the live stream. So we were able to sort of watch that live, and then I was able to sort of respond with my trade accordingly. And this is the moment. It was great. It was.
It's out. Let's see. I'll find out. Oh, yeah. Oh!
Take a look.
Oh! There we go. There we go.
Awesome.
What are we on?
Jesus Christ.
It came in under expectations by 1%. No, it didn't. No, that's the wrong one. It came in as expected, 2.9.
Wow.
As expected.
Anyway, that was just really, really good. And consequently, my trades were starting to look like super healthy at that point. However, Dave was in a short position, and his entry was set at about 99,000 because there was a big pool of liquidity up there that he'd seen on CoinGlass. in the back of my mind, I was thinking, yeah, that's probably quite a smart idea. And as I saw the price going up like this, I thought, yeah, that is a smart idea. So in the back of my mind, I still had the idea that even though I was in a lot of profit going long, I still wanted to be in a short as well. So at this point, I was looking at the BLOFIN account, and I was deciding what to do. I did have this trailing stop loss there, so the trade was protected, but then I also put a normal manual stop loss in there, and my idea was I was just going to keep pushing this up a little bit as the price went higher.
So it's done 81%. I mean, it says 20x leverage there. I mean, I did start off on 10x leverage, and what I did was when it was going in my favour, I kind of increased the leverage, released some of the margin, went back in again, which is why the entry isn't so good on this one. So that's and at that point I was on 20x leverage, but by then I was in profit anyway, so it wasn't particularly risky because obviously if you increase your leverage, it's coming back down. Hang on.
Yeah.
If you increase your leverage, then you're trading with less margin.
Now, at this point, I thought it'd be interesting to show the BitGet account that I was using. I didn't want to do this at first because the Stonksy indicator channel, this channel is very much involved with BLOFIN. And in fact, when we get the bot in a few weeks' time, that will only work with BLOFIN. So I didn't particularly want to show the BitGet account, but I decided to because there was a really good point here, and it's about the amount of money that I'd made from starting off with about $3,000. So just listen to this bit.
Was the other day someone was saying, I've only got $3,000, is it worth me getting Stonksy? Do you remember? And
yeah. Oh yeah.
And what I did here was I started off with $3,000, right? Which so the margin is 0.0131, which I think it's about $3,000. And I've just closed half of this trade. Now it does say 30x, but that's because I've been doing this thing where as the price goes in my favour, I tend to increase the leverage, move the stop loss into profit. So, avoiding losses that way. But by doing this, I've closed half the trade now, right? So the current unrealized profit is $1,834, right?
Oh, nice.
And the realized profit is $1,762, right?
Yeah.
How much does 1762? What's that in pounds? That's about.
Oh god, I'd probably say it's probably close to like 1,400, 1,500. That sort of region. Just random off the top of my head.
Okay, and how much does Stonksy cost for a year?
With discount code SWC10, it is about, I think it's bang on around 900.
All right. What's the lifetime?
2.5.
2.5. So right. So that's one trade, right? And I've still got half of it open, right? If I was to close this trade out completely, and bear in mind all I've done here, right, as I've gone long, when the background of Stonksy went green on the 1 hour, which it did at 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday or Tuesday, wherever it was. And that's all I've done, right? And with the money I've made today, that would pay for Stonksy for a year and a half. And if I was to close it all out now, that would pay for Stonksy for life. It really is a no-brainer, isn't it? If anyone questions me about it, I normally say, well, just look at the 1 hour time frame.
So there you go. That's the point I wanted to make, is that, yeah, by doing one trade, I suppose there was a little bit of an advanced technique there with me sort of changing the leverage and re-entering, that kind of thing. But it's not rocket science, honestly. Once you've traded for a while, you'll get an idea of that kind of thing. And I can always show you in other videos if you want to see that. If you want that sort of thing, then just leave a comment down below and I'll get round to doing that. So you could do one trade with $3,000 and you could buy Stonksy for life, and then you'd never have to pay another penny ever again. Have a think about that. Now, I did close that trade. I didn't close it on Wednesday. I didn't close it on Thursday. I waited till Friday when we got the pump up to 105,000. I did close it, and I did make about a $4,000 profit. So that was actually a really, really brilliant trade on BitGet. Now, the BLOFIN trade was only trading with a few $100s, And so the numbers aren't enormous here, but you can see this one I took during the stream just after the CPI pump. So I took 89%. I made $117 there. That was great. And then I closed that one down completely on the 16th of January, which was the following day, the Thursday, with 47% profit there, making $74. So overall, up very nicely overall. However, I did make a mistake, which you can see here. Look, closed short, liquidated, and I lost $206. How did I do that? Yeah, you guessed it. I did it by following Dave and his idea that it had gone up so much it was definitely going to come down. Now, actually, I believe, done properly, I would have got away with that and I'd have made a little profit. But what I did by mistake was up here, I had the leverage here, had this set on something normal for long, but on the short, for some reason, and I can't think why, I think I was just messing around, but I'd set the leverage on 150x on a short. I have no idea why I did that, but I did it and I didn't notice. And it was so good that I had to make a clip of it and put it on YouTube, because even though I lost more than $200, I just made a few thousand over on BitGet, so I didn't really care. But the moment was actually quite funny. And it's a good lesson to not use stupid leverage. And also, Stonksy was green. Why on earth I decided to go short, I do not know.
You can see here that I've got this long here that was already $112 in profit. And, oh, God, oh, shit. Look at my leverage.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh no! Oh no!
Hang on.
Shit!
Oh
no!
Bollocks. Sorry.
How did that happen? Don't do that, everyone. To be fair, it's come down a little bit, hasn't it?
I know. Oh God, do I take that? Oh God. Right. Yeah, here's an example of why you shouldn't trade live and do a live stream at the same time.
Oh dear! Oh, it's gone.
What? Oh, bollocks! I licked.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse my French.
Yeah.
Well.
To be fair, I suppose you could go and take a bit more out your BitGet one and get that back if you wanted to, couldn't you? You could go and get that back now and close another 10% and then read how that happened.
To be fair, that was probably the most fun losing money I've ever had in my life, and it was only because I just made a great big profit on the BitGet trade before. But yeah, so there's a word of advice: don't trade against Stonksy. Get Stonksy, do what it says, and you'll be fine. The 1 hour time frame is an absolute killer. And today is Saturday, so we're 3 days after that, and Stonksy has been green all this time. And that has done something phenomenal. It's done like a 11% pump. So even on 10x leverage, you would have doubled your money. If you haven't got Stonksy, I think you should get it. I really do. I really do think it is a no-brainer. Thanks for watching. Do give the video a big fat like. Make sure you are subscribed. And do check out my channel as well. It's called Save with Crypto. All right, see you there. Bye.